Hello, this is Yasmin Telwala. I'm currently working as Associate Program Officer with United Nations Food and Agricultural Organization. It's my fortunate career, or maybe a personal choice, that I have been working on issues of sustainable development, climate change, and ecosystem restoration for the past 8 to 10 years. To begin with, I have had my PhD in climate change issues, how the plant species in Alpine Himalayas are responding to the climate change. So species are moving upwards. It's quite a well-known phenomena. We all know that climate is impacting us. We are all observing it in our day-to-day life. It's just that I had the chance to personally experience how the endemic plant species of our Himalaya are behaving. It's a proud moment to quote that my work has been sort of represented and quoted by IPCC, Intergovernmental Panel for Climate Change. And I have been working with UNCCD, that's the United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification, where I had been coordinating the program for land degradation neutrality for the Asia-Pacific region. It's my pleasure to quote to you that sustainable agriculture has been the recent norm. Having said that, it is something which is very relevant and important for the current time. As we face the pandemic as COVID, it's becoming more and more apparent to us as to how it's very difficult to see things in a disintegrated form. It's all holistic. What we eat, what we think, how we behave, how our climate change respond, how is our behavior with the nature, and how nature through its form is teaching back, giving back the lesson to us. This has never been so apparent as is with the COVID scenario. And therefore, I feel it more relevant at this particular time to look internal, to look as to what we have been doing to ourselves, to what we have been doing to our nature, that the 2 days at Brahmakumaris have been time for internal reflection. I happened to visit the solar observatory, the project that they had on how you can sort of experience and explore the untapped potential of the nature around us, the sun, the universe. And what is most amazing is the way they have developed it in an integrated way, because you can see the solar project and at the same time you can see the sustainable agricultural practices there. And this, I believe, is pioneering effort in India, and these are the models which should continue forward. I'm very pleased to have had met Saila Didi in the morning, who has been working on sustainable agriculture, and I get to speak to other Brahmakumaris here around who have committed and have been dedicatedly working on sustainable agriculture, where they are sort of building in this consensus that agriculture or farming production has to be seen much beyond just then the production of yield. It relates with the livelihood of the farmer. It relates with the livestock that you work on. It relates ultimately in the intake of food that you are having. It's an ecosystem. And to think of it in an ecosystem as a holistic approach, I believe is something scientists have been sort of realizing it more and more, bringing it upward, and it's really heartening to see it, how it has been practically implemented at Brahmakumaris, and indeed it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.